Hello and welcome to Cutting to the Ball in the Post-Truth Apocalypse. I'm Ben and this week I'm hanging out with Gaz.
Hello.
And Mike.
Hello.
Today we discuss the majesty that is Predator 2.
Old pussy face is back.
Was that the tagline? I don't remember.
I thought that's what they called Frank Sinatra.
Oh, pussy face.
Probably licked a lot of minge in his time.
Well, yeah, but I think it was old Blue Eyes.
Well, who knows what they called him backstage.
I've never heard that one.
Well, I'm just throwing it out there. I don't know.
Old pussy face is bad.
Oh, shit! Blue Eyes. You gotta said that one. Anyway, I like this film.
Yeah.
I make no bones about it. It's. Let's get the skeleton out the closet. The first one's a work of art.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, it just is.
Perfect.
Any sequel is going to have a difficult time,
Of course.
given that perfection that the first has laid down.
But I don't think it falls as short as
No.
some people think.
No, I don't think it does.
And this is why I didn't watch it till relatively recently, to be honest. I always avoided it back in the day because I don't know if somebody told me it was shit or I assumed no Schwarzenegger, must be lower budget,
Yeah.
And then when I did a binge of every Alien Predator and Alien Predator movie, all them, I watched it and I was like, this is a fucking solid fucking action film.
Yeah.
If I'd have actually watched this back in the day, I would have fucking loved it.
We watched it religiously, didn't we?
Yeah.
And it opens up the lore,
It does.
opens up
Yeah.
the world.
We get that. That is a big Easter egg for this movie.
Yeah.
A big
Huge.
Easter egg, considering the regard it's held in.
Yeah.
This film basically ties together Aliens and Predator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't think that had really been done. Too
Even
many
the comics.
franchises.
Was
Oh
it?
yeah, and it started as a comic book.
Yeah.
But what I mean is like two movie franchises. They've like had nods to each other, I suppose, before then.
You learn more about the Predator. You learn
Yeah.
more about his weapons.
Yeah.
He has a bigger arsenal in
Mhm.
this.
You see more Predators.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
find out they've been coming here for ages.
Yeah.
The man is truly the deadliest game of all.
Yeah. Youcher. And they give Danny Glover a gift.
They
Oh,
do.
shit.
So this film built a fan base that refused to die because it didn't do great. It went to VHS.
Mm.
Everyone in the 80s and 90s was in the VHS club to some point.
Oh yeah.
And, the fan base refuses to let it die, and I am definitely part of that fan
I
base.
loved it. Yeah.
We're talking about Predator 2, released on November 21st, 1990. This is a film about an alien hunter who trades the jungle for a city on fire. It's about a rogue cop who won't back down. It's about gang warfare, government conspiracies, and a small prop skull in a trophy case that quietly detonated one of the biggest sci-fi crossover franchises in history.
Wow.
And it's about an actor sweating inside a rubber suit in 120-degree heat in the streets of downtown LA.
There's a lot of sweaty actors.
Danny
Yeah.
Glover is a very sweaty man
Well,
in this movie. So sweaty that in his office in the police station, he has a spare suit.
a sweatsuit. Well, you see, what they did is they swapped the jungle for the concrete jungle.
It's
Yes.
clever.
And it's
I've read
hot.
I've read that book actually,
Innit?
Concrete Jungle.
What's that? Oh, it's a Predator
Yeah.
story.
Yeah.
That rings a bell, that does.
I'm pretty sure Dutch is in it.
Dutch, he's coming back. Rumours are
Mm.
in some form, whether it's animation or movie.
I think it's got to be animation at this point.
I don't know.
If
I could see him. I don't want him doing action because it's unbelievable at this point. He's too. He can fire a gun maybe, but it'd be good as a mentor, wouldn't it?
I think as like an advisor kind of role, he's running the operation from the command desk kind of scenario.
Well, he's the general now,
But at
isn't he?
some point, he's got to fire a gun.
Obviously, and say you're one ugly motherfucker.
Yeah, and possibly make it a minigun.
Yeah.
He should fire a minigun.
Yeah. That'd be good.
So before we dive into the movie itself, we need to understand what 1990 looked like because Predator 2 is very much a product of its era and deliberately so. The original Predator came out in 1987. Arnold Schwarzenegger, a jungle, a bunch of commandos, one alien. Simple, elegant, terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Awesome.
and
Perfect
awesome.
movie.
Yeah. It grossed over $98 million worldwide and became a cultural landmark. And the question of how do you follow that was the one that Studio 20th Century Fox was understandably anxious about.
Predator's the most masculine film ever made.
Oh, it's that fucking handshake,
Dylan, you son of a bitch.
And they're both, what's the matter, pushing too many pencils? Oh, that
Testosterone
is
up
the
the charts.
that is the most testosterone you'll ever see in any movie scene.
It'll never be equalled.
No,
There isn't
no.
that much testosterone left in the entire population.
No, there isn't. There isn't.
Have you seen young people?
Testosterone production peaked in 1987
And
with that
steroid
moment.
intake.
No, Arnie he lost muscle to be in Predator.
I think he's probably still doing some steroids though.
He probably is maybe to keep the
keep
lean
his-
muscle, isn't he? But
keep his
he had to
physique.
lose a lot of muscle because they said he wasn't believable to be a special
Oh.
forces guy.
Yeah. But he's still massive.
Yeah, he's still massive.
I hope Dylan survives Predators. They can bring him back and do that again.
Isn't he
Yeah,
dead?
Joe, he's dead. Well, no, Carl Weathers is dead.
Oh, is he dead?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
And yeah, he's dead in the fucking film.
Yeah.
He may have survived.
I don't know.
Well, he was such a worthy foe. They took his body, didn't cut his head
He's
off.
still in the jungle with one arm.
He's running around just killing everything.
He just married a village girl and settled down.
Dylan, you. Oh
Dylan,
shit.
you,
Oh, man.
you left me here, you son of a bitch. But his other arm, the one that's left, is fucking massive.
But he's been doing a Vietnamese farm with one arm for 11 years, hasn't he? A Cambodian farm, wherever the fuck it was. He's
South
one arm.
America, Central America.
Have you ever seen that Rick and Morty episode where Morty's one arm gets possessed by the ghost of a dead cage fighter and an alien cage fighter, and it's like he can hop around on it. It's that big and muscular.
Oh God. Well, I don't think Dylan's coming back.
Yeah.
Well, in America in 1990, it was a bit of a cultural panic. Crack cocaine epidemic had transformed inner city neighborhoods across the country.
Yes.
Gang violence.
Can I just say, see our episode
Yeah.
that we did, Gary Webb and the
Gary
Dark
Webb.
Alliance?
Yeah. Gang violence in LA had reached genuinely alarming levels. The LAPD was under intense scrutiny, and the Rodney King beating would come out just a year later. And the city felt like a pressure cooker. Note as well that Falling Down ties into that really well as well. And I suppose this is a reflection of its times. The news was full of turf wars, drug busts, and dead bodies. And there was a sense in certain quarters of Hollywood that the urban environment had become kind of a jungle, lawless, dangerous, primordial. And Predator 2 took that idea completely literally.
Yes. You know where you are? You're in the jungle, baby.
Why didn't they get the right? Because it wasn't out yet. 89. Oh no, it was
No, it
89.
was, yeah.
Why did they not use "Welcome to the Jungle" as the fucking
It would
theme
have
of
been
Predator
way too
2?
expensive probably at that time. Been
Yeah.
a huge hit, wouldn't it? Hot, new.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be perfect.
All white lines.
White lines, yeah.
The jungle sometimes.
Yeah.
Mm.
Must wonder how I keep them going under.
Yeah, maybe not. Once Fox approached screenwriters Jim and John Thomas, the brothers who wrote the original, to develop a sequel, they came to the table with 6 different pitches. And the one the studio responded to, putting the creature in a city, the urban jungle concept. Because if nothing else, these movie executives, they're not hard working. Got an idea, have you? Yeah, that sounds passable. Concrete jungle, you say?
You've done jungle, so you know.
The setting they landed on was Los Angeles, portrayed not as it existed in 1990, but as a dystopian version of 1997. So this is what's going to happen if they don't get a fucking handle on this.
Yeah.
A city racked by an extreme heat wave and an all-out gang war between Colombian and Jamaican drug cartels.
Great side story, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Badass.
I actually think, we'll go through the movie in a little bit later on, but I think the start to this film is, it's up there for me. It's a good fucking solid, good 20 minutes of just action gunfight in a street. You've got a crazed Colombian dude called El Scorpio with
Scorpio's
gold-plated
ready.
fucking you got gold-plated submachine guns. I mean, what more do you fucking want?
Danny Glover hanging out of a car.
Yeah, that he's just put some bulletproof vests over the window and he's leaning out. He's took the door off as well.
Awesome.
The dudes with the big riot shield things. Yeah, it's great.
And hasn't he got a really big handgun?
He's got a shotgun in that bit.
Yeah,
He single-handedly murders about 12. I think we were counting at the time when we watched this film. He kills like 12 people in the space of 2 minutes and is completely unaffected by any PTSD.
He doesn't have to do any paperwork.
No, just none. All it says on it shows you his like computer flashes up on the screen later when the captain's called him in for a bollocking, and it says like extremely violent tendencies on his personnel file, and you're like, 19 police cars wrecked.
Well, you know,
and you're like, well,
maybe he didn't pass his driving test.
He's almost like Drebin in Police Academy, isn't it? He's like, oh, you've killed 1,000 drug dealers. Well, actually, the last 2 I backed over in my car and just really lucky they were drug dealers. The police outgunned, overwhelmed, and publicly humiliated, and it's a place that practically advertises itself as hunting grounds. As if you're the predator, it's looking very tasty, isn't it?
He goes where it's hot and there's conflict.
Yeah. From there, the script is written remarkably fast. In fact, the Thomas brothers developed the screenplay in just 3 weeks, and their stated goal with the sequels was to expand the mythology, which is fair enough. You've built this universe, let's
the sequel.
Build it some more. The first film was deliberately cagey about what the Predator was and why it did what it did, and the sequel wanted to answer some of those questions. The creature's been visiting Earth for centuries, isn't psychopathic or mindless, it operates by a code of honor, and it hunts for sport. As a challenge, not for survival, it's after worthy prey. And us monkeys, us violent monkeys.
Yeah. Well, I read an awesome comic book where he went to Gotham looking for Batman.
Yeah.
Batman does win eventually. I can't remember how. I think he has to build like a bit like when he fights Superman. I think he makes a bit of a Predator suit.
Well, no doubt he had a plan.
Well, yeah. That's his superpower. He's rich.
Absolutely. That cut was good. The Zack Snyder cut.
Oh yeah. Love that.
Back to Predator. One of the most important decisions they made was to show the Predator's spacecraft on screen. In the original, the ship is essentially a mystery. In the sequel, we get to go inside it, and what the crew did with the interior would have consequences that rippled through pop culture for the next 3 decades.
How did he get in the sewers, though?
Yeah, there is that. I'm assuming there was some kind of construction work going on.
Maybe it's got like, it could phase through matter.
Maybe.
It is a spaceship.
Yeah.
It beamed itself down there somewhere.
Because it's kind of like, it's not the sewers, it's like it's like the metro, whatever they have in LA, isn't it? It's like the underground.
Ah, well. Look, he came from
Let's
space.
not overthink it.
Yeah, he came from space.
Where the story gets complicated and honestly a little messy is that Arnold Schwarzenegger, who played Dutch in the first Predator, well, he survived that movie, and the logical move for a sequel is to bring Dutch back.
Yes.
And indeed, early drafts of the script featured exactly that. The Gary Busey role of Special Agent Peter Keyes was originally written for Dutch. Schwarzenegger would not be playing a supporting role to Danny Glover, though. I would not play a supporting role to Danny Glover, sweaty Danny Glover, little sweaty Danny Glover.
You're so small, Danny.
And he is no small dude.
No, he's not. He's tall. He's a unit in this film.
He is a unit in this film. He's a fucking god of death in this film. The plan initially was for him to be on the co-lead, but Arnold had opinions. You don't say. Specifically, Arnold thought taking the Predator into city was a bad idea, and he said so publicly, and he declined the role. Fox then went back to him with a sweetened offer. Would he essentially play a smaller role, essentially what became the Adam Baldwin part, Key's assistant? And Arnold's answer was the same. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah. That's a step backwards, isn't it, career-wise? He's on the rise at this point.
What's he do in 1990?
We
True Lies?
We looked this up, didn't we? He had a year off, I think. Let's have a look.
He'd have been doing True Lies. That was like 91.
I can see him not wanting to play.
Well, he's not going to want to play second fiddle to Danny
No.
Glover. No disrespect to Danny Glover here, but
He's not going to want to do it to anyone at this point, I don't think.
no, he's the main guy, isn't he? It's him and Stallone. They're the biggest fucking action stars in Hollywood. If you ain't taking a side role,
Terminator 2 as well. That was in
That's
91.
92. Is it 1 or 2?
released in 92, probably filmed in 91.
Yeah.
What we're doing that.
1990. Oh, he's had a good run. So 88, he's done
Kindergarten Cop.
88, he's done Twins, yeah. Then he has 2 years off. 1990, he's got Total Recall and Kindergarten Cop.
Oh, they're two radically different movies, aren't they?
Both big, massive hits. Then T2 in 91. And True Lies is 94.
Oh, I do apologise. It was earlier than that. That's a good
Oh, I love that fucking film so much. It's amazing.
And
It's like basically a James Bond film. That's what James Cameron literally said. He's like, I've always wanted to make a Bond film, but they won't let me, so I'll do my own.
fair enough. Can't
Yeah.
argue, can you?
No.
Not really. There's obviously Arnie's pay.
Yeah.
Pay dispute was in the mix. Could have been creative, could have been money. Either way, Arnie didn't come in for it. So then they approached Patrick Swayze.
Patrick Swayze, no way. I never heard this before.
We can't get Schwarzenegger. Who should we?
Get
Patrick
me!
Swayze.
Get me his next non-union equivalent.
I suppose he's just a Roadhouse.
Have you seen his kicks? He can spin kick the Predator. In
I'd
tight
watch-
jeans.
I'd watch that. I'd watch it.
Sweaty Patrick
Yeah.
Swayze.
Well,
Kicking Predators and then dancing.
he got injured during Roadhouse.
Oh,
Couldn't
dear.
do it. So then they went to Steven Seagal.
Thank God it wasn't him.
He was in the conversation, but director Stephen Hopkins just didn't like him.
He is a knob.
It's understandable,
Yeah.
really.
I don't
You know
think
what?
anyone's ever
Stephen
liked
Hopkins, I applaud your judge of character, sir.
Excellent.
And so the role of Lieutenant Mike Harrigan went to Danny Glover. I don't think that's a bad casting decision myself. I think Danny Glover's perfectly adequate.
They probably asked
film.
Mel Gibson
Yeah,
first.
he's a good second to Patrick Swayze.
That god of acting, Patrick Swayze.
But Danny Glover was just glad to be like, he's like, oh, so I actually get to be a hard man this time and shoot people because Murtaugh's a bit of a, he's a bad shot, isn't he? And like,
Yeah.
he's too old for this shit. I suppose he does still kill a lot of people, but not like he does in this.
No, he's literally a god of death, as I say.
Yeah.
12 dudes in 3 minutes, mate. I mean,
And he's not a bad shot in this.
he's a very good shot in this.
Yeah.
Obviously, Glover was best known at the time as Roger. How do you say his last name again?
Murtaugh.
Murtaugh. In Lethal Weapon, a role defined partly by the character insisting that he was too old for this shit. Casting him as an action lead who goes toe-to-toe with an alien killing machine was a genuine creative swing. Reviewers at the time were genuinely impressed by the choice, even when they weren't impressed by much else in the film. Yeah. Producer Joel Silver, who'd worked with both Glover and Gary Busey on Lethal Weapon, brought them both in together, and the casting of Busey as a slippery Agent Keys gave the film a genuinely unhinged, volatile antagonist who isn't quite the villain energy. Well, he's not quite a villain, is he? And Busey's putting on great at that, but I still think he's pretty good in this. He's quite. He does get to go full Gary Busey partly, for a little bit.
Yeah.
When he takes a Predator on his own with just a canister of CO2 gun thing,
He's not the most. He's not got the biggest range, has he,
No,
Gary Busey?
no.
He's just Gary Busey, isn't he?
It's Gary Busey being Gary Busey, isn't
In
it?
everything.
Yeah. But sometimes I don't mind that.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
he has his place.
Look, he looks mad. I expect him to play someone mad.
Yeah.
If he was playing Hamlet in Shakespeare, I'd be genuinely disturbed.
Oh God. No one wants that.
No. The rest of the ensemble was all right. Ruben Blades, Maria Conchita Alonso, and Bill Paxton.
Legend.
We will not go quietly into the night.
Who became in? That's Bill Pullman.
Oh, got my bills mixed up.
It's very easy to do. But you should remember that Bill Paxton, with this film, became the only actor in history to be killed on screen by an alien, a predator, and a Terminator.
Fantastic fact.
Yep.
Yeah. It's a brilliant
Top
fact.
3 sci-fi franchises, isn't it, really?
It is.
Brilliant.
Now, John McTiernan directed the original Predator. He'd also directed Die Hard. And when Fox approached him at the sequel, he passed. He'd already committed to The Hunt for Red October. Also not a bad film.
Yeah.
Although casting Sean Connery as a Russian and then just getting him to do his normal Sean Connery voice has always not quite sat with me.
Yeah.
But I also understand Sean Connery has one voice and it's amazing.
He probably promised them he could do it. Then when he got there, he's like,
I'm not doing it.
I'm just going to do this.
Yeah.
With Sean Connery.
Yeah, fuck you. Sir Sean Connery.
This project is beneath me.
Big film for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Good film.
Enter Stephen Hopkins, a 32-year-old British director who'd made his Hollywood bones on A Nightmare on Elm Street 5, The Dream Child. Oh. Now, I've never seen it.
No, but it sounds shit.
But I do know that after 2, they go downhill rapidly.
2 was awful.
Is 2 bad?
I think
3
5 is considered the second best.
Really?
I think so. I'm not sure.
I suppose
Was it the Dream Warriors? That's when. I'm not sure.
That was number 3.
Was it?
I've seen that one. I've seen up to that. The rest I never bothered with. Got a bit repetitive for me. Either way, they must have thought he was decent because he'd impressed Joel Silver and the Fox executive, and he gets 35 million quid to go and spend on a sci-fi action sequel set in the streets of LA. Gaz, I suppose you're going to be our expert on this. He's brought a kinetic, almost music video energy to the film. There's lots of quick cuts, aggressive angles, a willingness to lean into some chaos. Which you're
There's a great cut, isn't there, with King Willie?
Yes.
Willie.
When he gets his head chopped off.
Oh, that's an amazing shot. That is. Yeah.
You love the cane sword.
Yeah.
I am always down.
Love King Willie.
For a cane.
Yeah.
You know what? I do too. You know, he doesn't get enough screen time. I hope there is an extended cut where you get more King Willie. But
this is where AI is going to come into its fucking own, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're going to use AI to get more Willie.
Yeah. Give me a prequel to Predator 2
with more Willie.
With more King Willie, where it's the start of the drug war and he becomes king of the Jamaican
and then
voodoo
straight
posse.
after, I want to see Patrick Swayze in the role of Harrington.
I can't bring myself to ditch Danny Glover.
Aren't you curious, at least?
I am a little bit, yeah.
I suppose now that you think about it, it is quite a pacey film, isn't it, for like 1990? It does move at quite the clip.
Yes.
Mm.
It's good. I think it's actually quite a fast-paced film.
Yeah.
It's there's no fucking about. You're straight into action. You get a bit of, then you get some like anger at the captain and the fucking and Danny Glover having a go at each other because he's just killed 30 people. And he was supposed to wait for the feds. I mean, yeah.
And they're going from crime scene to crime scene where the Predator's been.
Yeah.
The subway train shootout is great.
Oh, that's a great
and then and the Predator starts killing off his team one by one.
Yeah.
Now, where McTiernan's direction, the original was carefully controlled, it builds dread through stillness, and it is Predator 1 is actually, there's got its action scenes, but in between, there's a lot of build, isn't there?
Yeah,
building suspense. I mean, then you get the great jump scare with the dead bodies strung up and skinned. Hopkins went for an overwhelming sensory impact, and whether you think this was the right call depends enormously on what you want from a Predator movie. Why remake? If you remade, I feel sorry for him because if you remade Predator 1, you're going to get panned.
Yeah.
Why did you do something different with it?
Yeah. I know, damned if you do, damned if you don't. It's because, fuck's sake, the first one had Arnold saying, if it bleeds, we can kill it. And, it was iconic.
It had iconic lines. That's what this one's lacking.
Oh, come on, it's got pussy face.
It's not the same as Ugly Mother Fewer Want Ugly Mother.
He says that as well.
He does say that.
I mean, I suppose, let's say Arnold was Danny Glover. He's now a policeman. That happens, doesn't it? You go from the military to the police.
Yeah. I mean, let's face it, he's gone from special forces into another war zone.
Yeah. And he's just killing 30 men a day. You give him some one-liners, but everything else is the same. Then it would probably been a massive, huge hit, wouldn't it?
We'd have probably got a number 3. Might have kept on rolling.
Yeah.
The creature in the first film was now retroactively called the Jungle Hunter, and it was designed to look like something that had evolved in a hot, dense, humid environment. It blended into foliage, Its colouring was earthy, mottled. Its design was created by the brilliant Stan Winston. I think we can all agree he's brilliant.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
it's better than the lobster thing it was going to be.
Yeah. And it was a triumph of practical effects work. And for a sequel, the creature needs a refresh. It's not the same predator. It was a different individual of the same species, and this one was hunting in a city. And Stan Winston redesigned the creature accordingly, now dubbed the City Haunter,
Hunter.
Hunter. The changes were deliberate and detailed: brighter skin coloration, tribal ornamentation on the forehead, a steeper and shallower brow ridge, and a greater number of fangs. It was meant to feel more aggressive, flashy, a younger, less seasoned hunter. Winston himself explained the philosophy. Broad concepts the same. The difference is this is a different individual of the same species, as in a snake is a snake, but different snakes are different.
We get it, Stan.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The creature also gets a significantly expanded arsenal compared to the first film. The shoulder-mounted plasma cannon returns. Who doesn't love a shoulder-mounted plasma cannon,
Fuck
gentlemen?
yeah. Fuck yeah.
But at this point, that three red dots thing is like iconic, isn't
Oh
it?
yeah, definitely.
You can't not have that.
Yeah.
You got it, haven't you?
But this sequel introduced a number of weapons that have since also become iconic to the franchise. The Smart Disc, which is that sweet ass throwing razor bladed disc. It's fucking ace.
Yeah.
With guidance, the retractable spear, the net launcher, the wrist blades are far more prominent than the ones in the original.
Mm.
This is, in retrospect, a deliberate act of world building, establishing the Predators as a technologically sophisticated civilization with a deep culture of weaponry, and not just some single monster dude on the lookout for some fun.
Yeah.
Well, I love this when we get to see more of the Predator.
It's awesome, isn't it?
Yeah.
Seeing his ship, seeing all his stuff. And he repairs himself, doesn't he?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a fucking
Yeah.
good scene. It's like punches. You got that old couple in bed, and he just bursts in through the bathroom window,
Herb, someone's in the kitchen
and
or the bathroom.
he just starts fucking punching the ceramic tiles, crumbling up, puts that blue goo in, makes some kind of weird cauterizing, because he's got a first aid kit.
Yeah.
Because predators would have a first
Yeah.
aid kit. You got to keep
Field
fighting.
Yeah.
Patches himself up, lets out that fucking roar. The woman's like stood there with a shotgun, like not knowing what the fuck to do. Then he bursts through a wall.
Fucking amazing.
The creature, once again, is played by Kevin Peter Hall, the 7'2" actor who played the Jungle Hunter in the original, who also played the elder predator who appears in the film's climax. So, essentially acting against himself in two different versions of the same suit. Tragically, Hall would pass away in April 1991, just months after the film's release from AIDS-related pneumonia. He was 35. Wow, I did not know that.
Yeah, tragedy.
Oh dear.
Inside the suit, the conditions were brutal. The temperature Kevin Peter Hall had to endure could reach 120 degrees Fahrenheit during shooting.
Fuck it up.
Frequent breaks are mandatory to prevent heat exhaustion, and the work was, by every account, physically grueling. Danny Glover is wearing a fucking shirt
Yeah.
in this, and the sweat is pissing out of him. He's in a latex suit.
Yeah. With a big thing on his head.
Yeah. So let's have a bit of a roll. We've gone over stuff, but let's have a general roll to the film itself. So Los Angeles, 1997, city's drowning in heat and blood. The two gangs, the Colombian Scorpions and the Jamaican Voodoo Posse, are engaged in literal open warfare on the streets of LA. And the LAPD is helpless, retroactive, and perpetually one step behind. I love hardcore,
Tony Pope.
Tony Pope.
Tony Pope.
And he's like, oh, the cops, they're outgunned, they're outmanned, and they're clueless.
Yeah.
Mr. Mayor, on your holiday home, get back down there, take control of the streets. Oh, it's fucking mental. The Colombians have got military-grade weapons.
Yeah.
They're using
And lots of them.
proper assault rifles. They've got grenade launchers. They've got And Lieutenant Mike Harrigan breaks every rule in the book to charge into the firefight, rescuing wounded officers and forcing the Colombians back into their building. It is a scene that establishes Harrigan immediately as someone who acts first and deals with the paperwork later or not.
Yeah, I just killed them all.
When the police...
Surely somebody has to write something down.
How many men did you kill this week, Mike? 6 today. There were 3 yesterday. Sunday I wasn't in.
Yeah.
I still killed one though because
Yeah.
this guy pissed me off at the shop.
Yeah. I mean, you can't just go and kill 13 gangsters, can you? And just go about your day.
Call it a baker's dozen for the week.
I mean, surely you wouldn't be allowed to go home that night.
I'd imagine you're also in some pretty heavy counselling.
Just bizarre, isn't it?
But then again, it's a war, isn't it?
Well, she's true.
Yeah. You'd argue the police are more like soldiers at this point, but they're just not as good.
Yeah. They haven't got as good guns.
No. But when they breach the building, they find something wrong. The Colombians are dead, and all of them are suspended from the ceiling, skinned, their bodies arranged with grotesque precision. No one from outside could have done this, and nothing matched any known gang mythology.
Mm.
You know, as they say, like, hey, that guy's 135 pounds. You couldn't have carried him up there and done that.
Yeah.
The problem is, though, all the bodies disappear.
They take them with him
Yeah.
to polish their skulls.
Yeah. Our Scorpio decides to jump off a building instead. I know
Yeah.
he gets shot, doesn't he? He gets shot off a building.
Yeah.
He sees a predator, doesn't he? And tries to shoot the predator. Obviously, Harrigan thinks it's shooting at him.
Yeah, so he just unloads at him.
Our
Anyway,
Scorpio is on a lot of coke as well, though, isn't he?
yes.
He probably didn't feel that.
No.
I think the first thing he knew what had happened is when he hit the car on the pavement. To be
I
fair,
still don't think he felt that.
no, but he didn't feel a fucking thing. Wouldn't surprise me if he just got up and walked it off in a way. The amount of
Some
coke
more
he was
coke.
just walked it off.
And
It's just-
Scorpio lives.
It's just coke coming out the bullet holes. He's like a human salt shaker. Coke pouring out.
It's more coke than that at this point.
Just sniffing it out.
Sniffing it back.
Yeah.
He's actually their main source of production.
Oh dear.
But we see what the police don't, a silhouette shimmering in the heat haze, something invisible watching and waiting. You know, Harrigan's team, because he's got a little squad,
Mhm.
you know, as you have to.
Yeah.
Includes the loyal Danny Arcachula. He's like a Hispanic kind of guy, and he's like a gang expert on the Colombians.
Yeah.
Who's played by Ruben Blades. The sharp and capable Leona Cantrell, who's played by Maria Conchita Alonso. And she's like another Colombian expert, and she's the brash new addition of Jerry Lambert, played by Bill Paxton, who's a bit of a proper detective, isn't he?
Mm. Yeah. And he's very hot in temperature wise. I mean.
He's also very sweaty.
Yeah.
He's a new kid, isn't he?
Yeah. Has he
He
been
got
transferred
transferred.
from somewhere? Yeah.
But he requested a transfer.
Because he wants to be able to kill 13 people a day and have to explain yourself to anyone. Just get a bit of a telling off.
Yeah, that is one of the things that Harrigan says to me. He's like, oh yeah, I want to do my bit, and he's like, mate, you've requested to transfer into a fucking war zone, pal.
Yeah.
That worries me.
I like to shoot people.
I like to shoot people with no comeback and no paperwork.
Yeah. Fantastic.
And at the same time, so they all start investigating this, even though they're not supposed to, because Gary Busey, in the form of Special Agent Peter Keyes, claims his team is investigating and they're from the DEA.
Yeah, we're shutting you down.
He's smooth, he's evasive, and he's clearly hiding something significant. And obviously Harrigan doesn't like him very much.
Yeah.
But the killings continue. The Jamaican voodoo posse, led by the enigmatic King Willie, played by Calvin Lockhart. And next, Willie's a fascinating character. Everyone loves King Willie.
You two have stated very firmly your love for
Yep.
King Willie.
Yep, he's half gangster, half mystic. In one of the film's best scenes, Harrigan meets him in a darkened alley to trade information. He knows something's out there, but Willie calls it a demon. The next morning, they find him without his head.
Yeah. And like Mike said, there's that amazing shot where it goes from his scream to it transitions from his screaming face to his severed head.
Yeah.
And the predator just carrying it off.
You know what?
Mm.
He took a predator on with a sword cane.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's not only way more elegant way to fight a predator, but also cool way.
Well, a lightsaber would be pretty good, wouldn't it?
Well, that is a more civilized weapon in a more elegant age, isn't it? You know, a more elegant weapon in a more civilized age. Sorry, you know. But,
take his fucking head off.
But the equivalent of a lightsaber is a sword cane.
A sword cane's pretty good, I
And
will
the
admit.
predator, he respects him, doesn't he? He sees him as a worthy foe because it's his
He's-
skull that he plants on the.
Yeah.
Well, he's
The
willing to
trophy
go down
room.
with a fight.
Yep.
Now, meanwhile, Danny was investigating independently on Mike's orders, on Harrigan's orders,
And sweating.
and sweating a lot. Discovers something lodged in an air conditioning vent, which must have been one of the, if that was on, must have been one of the best moments of filming for him because he'd have his head right next to an air conditioning vent. He finds a barbed, alien-looking spear tip. He reaches for it. The predator, still there, still cloaked, kills him. It's a brutal sort of gut punch of a scene because he's like the chat. He's like the nice one of the group, isn't he? He's like, oh no, Danny. He's like his best mate. They come up together, and Harrigan is devastated and enraged, and he charges forward while the system tries to pull him back.
That's it, innit? He's gone. He's sin red. That's it.
This guy killed Danny, and he's gonna fall. Is what he says, isn't it?
Personal now.
Yeah. He's finally reveals the truth. He's not DEA. Where are the DEA in the middle of a drug war in a major city, do you think? Because they don't, you know.
Undercover.
I hope so. I hope someone's there doing something. He's the head of a covert government program, the OWLF, Otherworldly Life Forms. I guess it's OWLF. Now, they've been tracking the creature since the incident in Central America 10 years earlier, i.e. the first film.
Yes.
And his team has set a trap in a meat packing facility where the predator goes to feed. But they want his weapons, don't they? Because he says, like, oh, he self-destructed and he took it an area worth 10 city blocks. Yeah. Imagine we get that.
Yeah.
Trying to explain to him what it is, isn't he? He's like, it's a fucking alien.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're going to use liquid nitrogen to freeze and capture the creature alive. And Harrigan is understandably furious. Key said he knew what this thing was and said nothing while his people have been dying. In the meantime, Bill Paxton is killed in a very epic metro shootout where the predator attacks a trainload of people. Yeah. Everyone's got fucking guns because it's LA and there's a gang war going on. And the predator's just having some fun, really, isn't it? It's like shooting fish in a barrel for him. Yeah. He can see everything. No one else can.
No one can see him.
Bill Paxton throws a golf ball at his head.
Yeah.
In a moment of genuine defiance. You know what? Bill Paxton in this movie seems oddly delighted by being able to shoot because you can see the predator in there's the trains coming through, all the lights are over. You're still getting the lights in the tunnel. It's quite a good lighting effect. It's like strobe lighting. And you can see the outline of the predator. And Bill Paxton empties a mag at him. And then he's like, oh yeah. Reloads, drops to one knee to take better aim, and seems to be genuinely enjoying planting shot after shot onto that fucking predator.
Well, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would, yeah. It's just when I run out of ammunition, I'm left with a golf ball.
Well, he probably expects it to have died. He probably shit himself when the second clip hasn't worked.
Yeah, I would. After the first clip, I'm going to go, okay, maybe I fucking missed. It's dark. The second,
well, no, you can see the bullets.
Oh yeah, you can. Yeah.
You
know what? I'd have taken that golf ball and I'd have shoved it right up its fucking arse, or tried to,
good luck.
in a last act of defiance. It's like, you've got a ship from somewhere. It's going right up.
He'd shove your head up your own arse.
He probably would.
Fold you backwards and shove you up your own arse.
You know what? The state of my lower back, Mike, I'd probably find that quite enjoyable, to be honest. That'd probably really crack things open. If he did it forwards, it'd probably work out for the best.
I'm not running towards the predator.
I'm just going.
I'm diving out the train window, taking my chance that way.
I'm not having my own head shoved up my own arse.
I believe it's known as pretzeling.
Yeah.
You'd be on the news and everything.
Well,
I'm not going to be a hero against a predator.
Well, in the end, because Jerry is Bill Paxton is a worthy foe, he takes his head, he rips his spinal column clean out with it.
Well, he landed.
Harrigan's, is it?
Yeah, he does.
Oof.
The trap goes catastrophically wrong for Keyes and his team.
Yeah.
Because the predator kills most of them, and they realise that they're like, oh, we're so confident he can only see in one spectrum, ultraviolet. We've been flooding this dust in so he can't see. And you're like, we're wearing these heat blocking suits, and you're like, well, that's great. And then you just see him cycle vision modes. And you're like, oh, That mask isn't just because it looks cool or to cover your hideous face, is it?
Yeah,
Does stuff, doesn't it?
yeah.
Right,
Cool as fuck.
right.
Predators are so fucking cool, aren't they?
Mm.
Think about it. They're these horrible monsters, but they got cool as fuck tech. It's just
Yeah.
cool, isn't it?
Yeah,
I love them when they got the mask on. The battle mask. It's fucking
yeah.
ace. So
I
cool.
was probably about 12 when I first seen this.
Yeah, awesome.
Fuck me, man. It's like the best thing on earth, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're so cool.
Even coming off the back of the first one.
There's a brilliant game on that machine. It's an arcade machine from the 90s, but I don't know why it wasn't more popular. But it's like a scrolling beat 'em up, Aliens versus
Yeah, I
Predator.
played it. It's
It's
awesome.
acing it. You're the Predator, just kicking the shit out of wave after
Mm.
wave of aliens.
Cool.
Fucking
I used to
ace.
have AVP on the Xbox, the original
Oh,
Xbox.
never played
It was a
that.
good game.
Yeah.
You could be either the Predator, the Marines, or the
Oh,
aliens.
nice.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I'd definitely be a Predator.
Oh yeah. But then again, I would like a pulse rifle at some point.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
They got a cool noise.
Yeah, yeah, they're just cool as fuck. Awesome inventions.
Yeah, yeah, they are. Predator switches his vision and just kills all the fucking dudes in there. Slicing keys himself in half with the old razor disc.
Mm.
Danny Glover has tools up them.
Yeah,
He's the last man standing. He goes to his car. He tools up.
yeah,
What follows is a chase sequence and then a descent. Harrigan follows. So you get him chasing over the city. This is what I mentioned earlier. Like he breaks into that old couple's bathroom
yeah,
and starts patching himself up because Harrigan has fucking blasted the shit out of him with his favourite job, his
yeah,
favourite tool,
yeah.
the little 12 gauge pump action shotgun.
Spread it.
Puts that predator down, takes his mask off. Doesn't kill him though. He should
Mm.
reload. What, two to the fucking head at that point? I said when we were watching it, don't go. Oh, that's awful. Two to the fucking head. Right,
Shoot it straight
Mm.
away.
shoot it straight away.
Yeah. Oof.
And he starts beating him up, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The Predator starts beating up Harrigan.
He does. They have the chasing again. He cuts its hand off as well with the disc. He gets his
Yeah.
hands on the disc.
Yeah.
Cuts the predator's hand because they're both hanging off the building. The predator starts laughing because he's going to tap in the self-destructing.
Yeah.
So he cuts
Chop.
that off. See, that was a nice little callback because Keyes explains that to him. Oh, this thing mounted on its wrist took out
Yeah.
10 C. So he goes, oh, shit.
Yeah. He knows what's coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good scripting.
Yeah, he follows the predator into its spacecraft hidden beneath the city, and the two fight in the trophy room surrounded by the creature's collected skulls. And you get the xenomorph skull
Mm.
Yes.
visibly there.
That must have blown people's minds at the time.
Yeah,
Yep.
totally. Blew my mind at times. Like, what? These things hunt fucking aliens.
And not just that, there's some big fucking creatures on that wall.
There
Yeah.
Yeah.
is. I'm sure. I don't know if it's in one of the comics or the
They're
later
all-
film where he's got an alien queen fucking
Mm.
skull.
They're-
Man,
Bear with me. I believe every skull
he's
has
explained.
some sort of significance.
Harrigan manages to kill the city hunter using its own weapon, and then instead of violence, something unexpected happens. A group of elder predators decloaks around him, and he's like, "All right, who's next?"
Yeah.
Which I think they kind of like. They're like, "Yeah, okay, man, this guy's all right." And
Well, yeah.
he's just okay. He's just killed, and this should be noted. He's killed a young predator
Mm.
here. This is like some young kid out for the first time on the hunt, in it. Well, not first time maybe, but he hadn't done many.
Inexperience, I think, compared to many.
Yeah,
But still,
he's still a predator.
you've killed a predator.
Yeah. And yeah, the
You,
elder,
you instantly gain
their respect.
Yeah.
One of the elder predators at Harrigan with a gift, an antique flintlock pistol engraved with the name Raphael Adelini, 1715. They all recloak and fuck off.
Yeah.
And he's left there with this pistol, a lot of questions, and then the ship starts to take off and he has to get the fuck out of there. And he's left standing on a rooftop with a 275-year-old gun.
Yeah.
And he's now a white man.
He's in shit that turned him white.
That gun makes a comeback, doesn't it?
It does. It's another little clever little Easter egg that they planted for future. They must be thinking, oh, we're going to expand this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've been here before, and it's cool.
Yeah, well,
That's
cool,
fucking
isn't it?
ace.
Immediately you want to think, fuck, man, I want to see what happened there, not in
Yeah.
1715.
Yeah, totally. What do you mean he was hunting fucking colonial people in
Mhm.
1715? It's awesome. The government agents arrived too late, and the final scene just kind of
Mm.
it's one of the quietly,
I was going to say, we only had to wait 30 years, didn't we, for that?
yeah.
Pray.
Them to bring it back.
Well, find out about that
Well,
full
yeah,
black
to see
pistol.
the backstory. Yeah.
And that final scene is one of the quietly great moments of the franchise. It reframes everything. The predators aren't random killers. They've been here for centuries. They've been hunting humans for generations. And somewhere along the way, one of them apparently came to respect a human enough to trade gifts with him in 1715. The mythology just opened up a vast and ancient sort of whole thing, isn't it? And we barely scraped the surface in this film. It teased us with this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really did fucking tease us.
And it's a shame it took so many years.
Yeah.
I suppose you had all the comic books and that. I didn't read. I only read some. I read the Batman one.
I read some of the Predator books,
Mm.
but hey, listen, you know, you want to film, don't you?
Yeah, it's weird that they didn't do anything with it all that time, but
I
now
know,
they're doing
yeah.
loads with it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, yeah.
You still haven't seen the new one. You should get that on your list, mate.
Badlands.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
I have seen Prey. I really enjoyed that.
I was
I like
intrigued that Mike really didn't like Badlands, but
Yeah.
I loved it. I can see why. I understand your complaints about it, but so I'm curious, Ben. Ben will have the casting vote. There's definitely stuff in it you'll like, but there's stuff in it that you potentially won't.
Yeah.
I like how they link the alien world, don't they?
They
Again.
do, yeah. Just I didn't like the characters in it.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just mad that they didn't. I suppose this one, that's what happened back then. If it was a bit of a bum at the box office, you know.
It
Yeah.
wasn't that bad.
No, but I suppose if it just
At the
We've got
box
the box
office.
office
if it didn't do the numbers they wanted, though.
numbers here.
I can find them.
Well, there's a reason, isn't there? They
We've
didn't
got
touch
them
it
here.
for
Oh,
years.
we had $35 million budget and took 57.1 million, so you can argue it wasn't a complete flop.
No, it probably just about broke even.
Mm, 'cause
Maybe made a slight loss.
It's got a budget of 35.
Yeah, I know, but they don't. That doesn't include marketing and
Yeah,
things
you
like that.
Okay,
spend
fair
another
enough.
10 million on
And all the
marketing.
money that you got to pay for distributors and things.
Yeah, okay,
They
yeah.
normally say whatever the budget is, you've got to double it to
Mm.
break even.
Yeah.
So it probably made just a bit of a loss.
Well, there's obviously a reason they didn't touch it for all those years.
Well, and the critics savaged it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it does not have good critic scores. I haven't checked the IMDb actually.
Because it wasn't until I
Where's
suppose
it
the
last week,
Alien
to be
v
fair?
you had Alien v Predator, didn't you? But they
Yeah.
were in the 2000s, weren't they? So it was a good 10 years before anyone touched it again.
Yeah.
IMDb gives us a 6.3. It's nowhere near a 6.3.
I thought it's better than that. I'd have given it 8.
7.8, 7.9 for me,
I'm
just
okay,
shy
yeah.
of an 8.
Yeah.
The original was like an 8.8. This is about 7.8, 7.9 for me. I
Well,
know that.
you know how I watch a lot of incredibly shit low budget films on purpose because I'm a masochist. I remember just thinking, oh, it's nice to watch a well shot, competent film.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
This is a product of its time. It is a good, solid 1990s action movie with plenty of action, lots of action.
Yeah.
And it
And
gives
it's
us
got
what we
Predator.
wanted at the time.
Yeah,
Which is more about the Predator.
yeah. We find out more about the Predator, but
And
not
also
too
in a
much.
different environment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's in the jungle again, and it was shot. It's Predator 2, what, in the jungle again? With Arnie's back. Same fucking film, isn't it?
Action's great. The acting's great. Dialogue's cool.
Yeah.
It's just a fucking cool film.
Yeah, it's ace. Where would you want to see a Predator next? Japan,
Samurai times, yeah.
Samurai
Feudal Japan.
times, or World War
Medieval
II?
England would be interesting.
Medieval would be good, yeah.
I'd like to see World War One.
Okay, yeah.
Hiding out in no man's land. British and Germans have to team up to kill him.
What about Predator versus the Zulus?
Okay, why not? Fuck it, yeah. Why not?
Stream film.
No, I didn't.
He stands alongside the men of Harlem.
Well, no wonder we won so convincingly in that scenario. No, you've got to have like
The untold story.
He's bloody massive, that Predator, isn't he? Shush, as long as he's an arsehole, you'll see nothing.
Give that man a red coat quickly. Stitch two together.
He's one ugly motherfucker, isn't he?
No, come on. A predator versus any kind of tribal person, be ace, whether it be a Zulu, whether it be a Maori. You know, that'd be fucking cool.
Yeah. Yeah, you can stick a predator basically anywhere, can't you?
I'd like to see a predator in ancient Sparta.
Rome.
Rome, yeah. Or Predator 2, but set in ancient Rome.
Well,
that's how Julius Caesar really died. Stabbed to death by a predator.
Yeah.
All these things will become reality soon.
Well, yeah.
The AI.
Power of the AI.
Yeah, man. Can't wait to see it.
There could be fucking thousands of Predator films.
Yeah. You can have a predator that hunts disabled children.
It's not really worthy prey, though, is it?
He's a bit.
All right.
He's gone a bit. He's a wrong un.
Right.
The wrong one's a sexual predator.
Want
Want some candy?
Okay, so he's a predator who is an actual predator.
Yeah. So it's just Jimmy Savile then.
Yeah, so he's the Jimmy Savile of predators, but another bigger, proper predator has to come and get him and sort him out.
Makes sense.
Take him back to be on trial.
Well, no, kill the fuck out of him. Like it's it's an action. I'm not going to put him on trial. Like a 6-hour film.
I want to see a predator courtroom drama
lawyer in his suit.
I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
You know what? I'll watch it.
Oh God. Oh dear. This is why we don't get to write films.
Yeah, I want to see a few good men remade with predators.
But like Mike says, if we get a good enough computer and you pay for the premium, you'll be able to make that.
Mm-hmm. Totally. Yeah, well,
It'll probably think of all the forests you're gonna kill just making predator fucking film.
Well, that's a small price to pay.
The first thing I make is that Patrick Swayze one.
Oh dear.
Oh man, so I think we're all in agreement. This is a pretty awesome film.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it then, isn't it? Really, we're all in agreement.
Yeah, absolutely no complaints from me. As I say, I didn't watch it back in the day, and I watched it fairly recently, within the last few years, and I was like, oh fuck, I would have loved this.
Yeah.
I was surprised. I thought it was the shittest of the,
No, in my opinion, it's the second best.
Yeah, same of all the ones I watched. Yeah, I like some of the new ones, to be fair. I like the cartoon as well, the animated one. That was fucking good.
Killer of Killers, that's good. Yeah.
I've watched that a couple of times. I just love that they're expanding it out more and more and more now, and just give me all the predators. I can't have too much predator. They're cool as fuck.
Well, when you expand the law more, it's good, isn't it? You know, it can only be good for the universe. Well, at the end of the day, you want people to watch have some interesting
even
law.
though I didn't like Badlands, I appreciate it for what it was, and it's going to appeal to the younger audience, I think, on the majority.
But it's basically about a teenage predator, isn't it?
So, that's fair enough. Well. Wasn't for me, but, every film doesn't have to be.
But it's quite cool. He's basically, he's the runt, but he ends up proving himself and getting respect.
Yeah, it's a feel-good story.
Yeah. But he's shunned by the other predators for being a runt, basically.
Yeah, he's little.
Yeah.
He's little for a predator.
He's little and he looks a bit more like...
He's got a weird head, hasn't he?
He doesn't look as fierce as them, does he?
No.
He's a bit more like... I don't know if that's because he's young.
I think he is the runt.
Yeah. But because his dad's a beast, isn't he?
Yeah.
And his brothers.
I had no problem at the beginning. It was when he met the android for me. That's when it went downhill.
It becomes a buddy. A buddy thing. But
he seems very
he still gets to do very badass things. It's worth watching. Put it that way.
Yeah, it's worth a watch.
Alright, fair enough. Oh, okay, well, on that note, let's end the show. I've been Ben, thank you very much for listening. Don't get the flame brave, don't join a cult.
I've been Mike, thanks for listening. Peace out. May the force be with you.
I've been Gaz, pre-bit Tannen. Bye.